Hello, welcome to CLSP Politics. Sean Briscoe speaking. Illinois, which is my mom's home state. It's a gorgeous state. I actually really like Illinois. Chicago's a great town. Uh, and it's a busy state. If you guys recall, you go back to my congressional show I did. Everybody and their grandma's running for everything in this state. I had a congressional, I think it was District 8, I believe it was. There must have been 30 people running in that seat. It's amazing. So let's just assume the Senate will be about the same because it will be. Real quick, Illinois is one of those weird states. It looks red, it's blue, because just man, when you got in the farm country, just aren't that many people. So yeah, those counties are red, but they're red with more cows than people. Definitely more corn than people. And Illinois is one of those states that got really, really, really hit hard by the soybean, because it turns out Illinois produces more soybeans than any other state in the country. So you can imagine how pissed off those farmers are. And I would expect that to play out heavily in the rural area. I don't expect it to be nearly this red. But then again, if you saw my show on the big grift with corporate farms, who knows, But I guarantee you that $12 billion that Trump threw out to the farmers, which was comes out to maybe up to $150,000 per farmer per corporate farm. Up, and they will say this, they did put a cap on the big corporate farms, but that's okay, they're insured and stuff, and they'll get paid out, and we'll subsidize that in a backdoor kind of way anyway. But yeah, no, this is going to be a pretty blue state. The Senate seat is going to be the one that's going to go. Demographically speaking, Chicago will be diverse. I'm just saying. I was like, I've zoomed in on this city. I've had to do it for a couple other shows, and it is the world up there. That is a global city. Let there be no doubt. Real quick, like and subscribe if you haven't. I'm on YouTube, Blue Sky, Instagram, Substack, TikTok. If you're thinking about running for office, you can check me out at clsppolitics.com. I have a short video of my resume. You can also find my resume on my channel somewhere. Anyway, check me out. We can, talk about maybe a field programmer, figure out what's going on, or if there's something wrong with your campaign, you just need it fixed. I worked in over 200 campaigns. It's what we do. All right, real quick. And this I will have to blow up due to the fact so many people. So here we are. These are the Democratic candidates for this seat. And as you can see, a lot of people haven't reported very much in their campaign finance reports. Now, Robin Kelly sitting at 1.9 million, doing all right. Now, this was a weird one. It's a real outlier, and I think there might be a problem with the campaign finance report. But I got a Raja Krishnamoorthy. FEC reports at 18 million. I'm expecting there'll be a correction or something. Somebody clicked the wrong stuff or put something in the wrong column. It's super easy to do. I don't know if you guys have, if anyone here has ever really done an FEC report, but that software was designed by the company of the lowest bidder. Let me tell you, it is annoying. There's a reason that there are companies out there that can format it for batch uploads. Now, the problem with that, if you do a batch upload and there's a mistake, it's a batch upload mistake. And I'm thinking maybe, I just can't imagine somebody has raised $18 million in such a short period of time. And if, that sticks, that's freaking huge amount of money. So, we'll see what Raj is going to have, at the, when this is all said and done. Juliana Stratton is also another one. She's almost raised $1 million. This is, of course, all the numbers from September 2025. So, we're going to have more information in January 2026. So if you come back and you watch this, you're like, none of this is right. Well, look at the born on date on this video. So that's the Democrats. Also just a packed field. Also, any of these guys between September and January could raise $1 million. None of these, just because I have NA, it just means that they haven't posted anything in their FEC report as of September 2025, which is what we classify as early money. So there's nothing here that precludes any of these other candidates. And that goes for all my videos of actually doing something really big and interesting. All right. Well, in this one, pretty much, Tracy's probably the only candidate that's raised any real money, and it's self-funded. So this is a relatively wealthy person loaning $2 million to their own campaign, and they're running for U.S. Senate. So that's called betting on yourself, and we've seen a few of these, but at the congressional and also at the Senate level. The big number here is 15.6. Yeah. I mean, this coming cycle, I expect the Democrat to win this by 8 points, probably, maybe in that neck of the woods for sure. Not double digits, but probably high single digits. And yeah, that's where that's at. So, be aware. Real quick, if you haven't already, appreciate the support that I get from all the people who view my shows. I'm doing this real incrementally. I'm going state by state. I looked online. No one else is doing this, so I figured I might as well do it myself. I'm doing this research myself anyway for my work. So this is just a really interesting. I'm interested in this, so I think you might be too. All right. Hope everyone has a great day. Talk to you later.